I went into the prison system here in Redwood City, the McGuire Correctional Facility, and through my church, it wasn't a religious thing, but I helped a lot of these poor inmates, many of which have deadbeat fathers. There's no such thing as a deadbeat mother. And I was scared when I was there, when I gave a speech once. And I remember thinking to myself then, although I feel nervous, I don't look nervous. And most of the time, people don't, almost 99.99% of the time, when you're presenting or you're in an interview and you feel nervous and you think you're shaking, you're actually not. You're never as nervous as you never look as nervous as you feel. Never. So I would say that the best way to avoid nervousness and shaking during interviews is to tell yourself this right before the interview starts, okay? And this applies to all of you if you're ever going to interview for the rest of your lives. And this is extreme. I want you to tell yourself this. Now, I'm buying time now. Think of something. Just go. Tell yourself this. I don't care. I don't need this job. I'm just going to be myself. Because people want to hire people that they get along with, that they can kind of talk to and have a conversation with. They're laid back. Because they're when they're looking at you, they're thinking, can this person sell to a customer? That sort of thing. And just be yourself. And I've interviewed so many times, and I've conducted, a ridiculous number of interviews in my life. The most successful interviews that I've had or I've given are when I'm myself and they're themselves. And I remember I was on this losing streak for ages, and I couldn't get a job at another firm. I was working in a certain firm I won't name, and I wanted to leave badly. And I went for a ton of interviews, and nothing worked. I was like, dude, I don't get it. I literally wrote down over 100 questions they could ask, and I researched them. I did everything I could. And I went to an interview, and right before I was like, F it, I just don't care. I don't care. And I was just myself. And I didn't even try to sell myself. I was just kind of just talking. I don't care. Hey, how are you? Hey, did you see the game last night? That sort of thing. I was just myself, and I got that job. And then later when I applied for another job, I got it the same way. Okay, and so I do have a course on how to get a job and stuff, but I want you just to be yourself and not care what people think. It's kind of like, remember when you went on a date years ago, and this happened to me, and so awful, with Christine. I was kind of nervous, right? I mean, she's like, I was punching way above my weight there. She's out of my league. And so I remember during that first date, I was kind of nervous, whatever. The date didn't go that well. And then I didn't think it was going to work out. She wasn't as interested. And I was like, I don't care. I'm just going to be myself. And then it worked. It's kind of like when you're talking to girls or vice versa, whatever. You're just yourself, and just be yourself. Everybody loves you for who you are. So just be you. It's too hard to be somebody else.